after this?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, let's see.
Thank
These are
you.
sick
They are
shoes.
old, but
No, they're great.
Wow.
I love those Reeboks.
C'est toi qui nous as fait entrer. Et maintenant, tu vas devoir nous laisser ici.
Well, it's almost like the stuff that I was dealing with in season 1. Now your age group is kind of dealing with. Like, it's kind of weird to see the torch being.
Yeah.
Now you get to handle the girl stuff.
Yeah. But that being said, it's really fun to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Playing a teenager, there's something nice about it, like therapeutic, because you can kind of just go for it.
Yeah, it's also like so relatable. Like everybody has.
Yeah. For me, it's just more fun to do awkward scenes because that's my default.
He's very awkward.
I could just be. I could just do that. You know.
I mean, for my character, when we find Nancy in season 1, she's still that smart girl that we know, but she's a little more introverted and her priorities are kind of figuring out her social life. But I think for her and for all the characters, all the teens, everything they experience with the supernatural aspect helps them grow and mature in ways that, they might not have otherwise. And for Nancy, that really helped her figure out what's important to her. If someone's not going to listen to you or to do it, then sometimes you have to do it yourself. Nancy grows into herself more this season and does represent that strong feminine energy, but as do a lot of the women in the show. So she's really come into being a young woman with a voice and determination.
It's tied in with 4th of July. That's something that happens every 4th of July. People lighting off fireworks.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a summery season.
The summer really informs sort of the whole atmosphere and mood of the show.
Yeah, so fireworks go along with it, I guess, yeah.
Every season gets bigger and bigger. I think it's the scariest season so far, the goriest one, but I also think it's really funny. I would say the fireworks could be a more symbolic aspect of what this season is overall.
On doit l'arrêter. Ensemble. Le moment est venu. Oui, nous allons tous t'anéantir.
When we go back to filming, it's one of the most exciting parts because there's a lot of unknowns. Like, we haven't really had time with the scripts, so reading the scripts and reading them with everybody. And then, you go and you do fittings. It's exciting because you're crafting where this character's been, what that journey in the interim has been. So this season is fun because it's summer and we haven't done that before. So there's a lot of fun colors and some dresses and shorts. But that's another aspect of the characters that's really interesting, is watching that aesthetic evolution and seeing them grow in that way.
I think your clothes are my favorite in the whole season, honestly.
I think my favorite look is the first episode with the jean vest.
Jean vest.
And just
exactly
like
what I'm talking
Jordache.
about.
I think that's so sick.
Both our characters this year really got to show off some leg.
Yeah. And then
Very
I got some short shorts.
And
it was fun. This season was like...
I feel like so much more colorful.
Yeah,
than
I just imagine
seasons.
you going in for your fitting and
it
you
was-
just being like, oh, so one.
This is what I'm wearing. I didn't want to see it ever again. I was like, I'm done with this outfit.
I think one thing you have to mention is just Netflix and the streaming service and how it works and how it's accessible. But for our show, I think there is something for everybody. We have a younger generation, older generation, so I think it's fun, it's relatable. There's a lot of nostalgia around that time, especially right now, and there's an innocence there that I think is really appealing. Nowadays we have the information era, technology, the 80s, going back to a time when that was at least technologically simpler. There's an innocence that is ripe for adventure.
In the movies of the 80s and the kind of aesthetic of the 80s is very specific, and people love it.
It's like that hooked them, and then the characters kind of kept them there.
And the Duffers, how they developed the characters. When they were auditioning, all of us, they just had like stock, not the real characters. Like, they're almost like dummy characters because they wanted to write the characters kind of based off of our opinions on them.
Yeah, they did incorporate a lot of everybody's natural sort of self into the character as well, and I think it made everything feel...
To kill the character of Steve off, and then they met you, and they're like, oh, this guy's great, and then they kept you. And there it is.
Il faut que tu me fasses confiance.
Mort d'un balai à chiottes.